Hello everyone, this is another Busou Shinki review, and this is Type MMS Angel Arnval. Yes, Arnval. And I have to say, I should have done this one way before everything else, because this is the genesis of the Busou Shinki. This is the first release, Wave 1, number 1, along with MMS Type Devil Straff. These two are the beginning of the Busou Shinki line, and as you can see, the box is a bit older, but still really nice graphic. A pale but really nice watercolor-esque sort of design on it. A bit more solid of the design on the side. A black background color image. The same pose from the back. And if you open it up, there we are. A photo of what you're getting from it, as well as a figure inside. So that's about it from the box. And here is Arnval in the bare body form. As you can see, this is the MMS 1, of course, because this is the original of the Busou Shinki. And if compared to some of the latest Busou Shinki, you will say that the body is a bit boring. It's molded completely white with grey, black, and yellow pattern on it. Close-up of the eye. Busou Shinki always does got a very nice face, but problem is on the old Busou Shinki they only got one facial expression. In fact, this one only has one head, and therefore this is the only face you can get, which is relatively bland. It's just her facing forward, looking relatively neutral. But one thing that she got is you can swap the hair part out, because this is actually a ball joint. So if you get that out and swapping out for the longer hairpiece. For a long hair angelic look. Pretty nice. Actually, I'm lying. There is one thing else. You can actually take this out, because there is another hairpiece which we'll get to when we armed her up. So let's get to that. Okay, and here we are, Arnval, fully armored. A very impressive wingspan for the first line, and it's pretty nice wings. Unfortunately, the first Busou Shinki, as the first Busou Shinki, they didn't actually think too hard about the wing articulation, so it only can go up and down like that. It doesn't actually fold forward or backward, which is a shame. This is more or less the most standard mode that Arnval can take. She also got some extra accessory, such as 2 giant booster, which attach to the wing. Some people like them, some people don't, because a lot of people saying that they look like 2 giant carrots sticking on her back. In fact, even in the game, the Battle Rondo PC game, there is a parody booster you can actually get for some of your Busou Shinki in the game, which is in the shape of a carrot and mounting exactly the same way and with the same properties as these 2 booster. Weapon wise, Arnval comes with a handheld pistol, pretty simple, painted in silver. A machine gun, a pellet type machine gun, again painted in silver with black lining, not too bad. On Arnval's wrist, shoulder is a handle, which one you can say that they are the tip of a gun, or add this on and you have a beam saber. The beam saber beam is actually painted in solid light blue, so there's no real shading on them. There is slightly lighter white, I think. Maybe there is a shading on it, but yeah, it's solid in color. It's not see-through. And there is 2 of them, so you can actually get so you can actually do well. And finally, the most important weapon Arnval got is this, which is her big mega launcher. Oh, is that? No, yeah, it's nearly not actually fit into the camera screen. It's big. It's big in the sense that it's taller than Arnval herself. It does got got a bipod on the front, but in almost all poses, Arnval has to stay on the stand, which means that she will never be at a position where she will actually lie on the ground and actually use the bipod. So I'm not quite sure why, this gun got a bipod at all, but surprisingly, Arnval can actually hold this gun without too much trouble. Give me a second. There we are. As you can see, Arnval is actually holding this whole gun with just her hand. That is just basically actually get in the way, and I have to force the wing up and the booster away so that I can slot the launcher between the gap. But yeah, there's nothing else holding it up except for Arnval's hand, which is quite amazing because these hands are actually rubbery. So somehow they managed to hold a gun that is, I would say, it's pretty heavy. Although it's hollow plastic, there is a several metal screw in there as well, and no matter how light the plastics are, they still actually add up into some weight. So yeah, this is more or less it. The first Busou Shinki, and it still remains as a fan favorite for a lot of people because of her style and the fact that she is the origin of this line. So this is about it for Arnval. But you know what? Whenever there is a light side, there's always a dark side.